A local man is making it his mission to raise money for clean water projects. Araya Fine wrote a book called Clean Water for Elirose. The goal is to educate people, especially kids, on ways they can bring water to third world countries. And what a cool way as we start the new year, trying to get kids involved in giving back. Tell us what the book's about. I have it here. I'll hold it up.
Well, that's exactly what the book is about. When I became a dad about 4 years ago, I had this desire there's these issues that I was passionate about, and I had a desire to instill those in my kids. And global issues are hard to make sense to a 3-year-old or 2-year-old.
Absolutely.
And so a children's book was a great way to do that. And so.
And that's, you kind of start out with, did your children inspire some of the characters in this book? There's a little girl that likes milkshakes, another one that likes soda pop, and eventually they kind of turn those likes into helping raise money for people that are less fortunate and don't have clean water in their countries. Yeah, absolutely. For young kids, it's you need something concrete, and so the subject of water is this huge global issue. The access to it, and it was something that really even a 2-year-old can connect with, liking a certain kind of drink, that kind of thing. So, did your kids have a lemonade stand or do anything to raise money? We've done a few things. The story evolved, because you just like to tell stories to your kids, and so this story kind of evolved out of talking with them, and it kind of formed, and then got feedback and stuff, and finally got it published. So. Well, the thing I like about this book too is that at the end you actually give discussion questions for your family. You ask some other, you have some other tips on activities and ideas and things like that as a family that you can kind of start out with. Why did you include those in the book? A couple groups that have latched onto it. There's several water organizations all over the country, and I've actually connected with several of those and shipped large quantities of the books, and they've used it as an education tool as well as a fundraising tool. A handful of local Minneapolis public schools, I've also used it, and I've done presentations there. And so classrooms are using it and using the classroom activities. There's some math and writing activities in there, and so another way to make it concrete. Well, are there any concrete numbers as to how you've been able to help? All the profits from the book sales are going to fund clean water wells, and so we work through charity water, and so a well there costs about $5,000, and so far the book's been out for about a year, and so far profits that have come in to me through the sales have been about the one full well, but then also there's been thousands of books to other water organizations, and they've done their oon fundraising. Very cool, very great idea as we kick off 2012 to get people started into giving back. Any plans for future books? Local author? Not yet. I'm trying to focus just on this, but there's definitely other topics I'd love to share with the kids. All right, Araya, thank you so much for being with us this morning. No problem.